Hello, my name is Brittany Garcia. I work for VMware by Broadcom as a solution architect. And today I'm going to walk you through the super basics with NSX-T, the minimum stuff that you would want to know how to do when using NSX-T in AVS. So what you're seeing on the screen is our NSX-T environment that lives inside of AVS. And what I mean by that is we have our Azure region and our on-prem data center, and they're connected. I have a separate video about connection types if you're interested. And so when I say we're in NSX-T in AVS, I mean we're here. We're in this green box. So inside of AVS is NSX-T gets installed with the AVS setup. And so we're taking a peek inside of that NSX-T, not an on-prem NSX-T installation. So let's get started by logging into our NSX-T AVS environment, and we're going to navigate over to the network topology section. So this is a lab environment, so there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but what you're going to see with your AVS environment is the basics. So you get a T0 gateway that is managed by Microsoft. That is not something that you will be able to do anything with. So this will already be pre-connected. The tier 1, now tier 1 gateways are something that you can configure yourself, and you can do what we've done and make some more. You can make isolated T1s. That's this kind of section here. All of these are isolated that you see just hanging off on the side here. So you have your T0, T1 gateway is connected to that, and then you have a lot of segments. You can create as many segments as you want, basically, off of tier 1. I say as many segments as you want. I think a max would be around 1,000. If there's a use case that you need 1,000 or more segments, or you think you might, talk to your VMware rep or your Azure AVS rep and ask that question. How many segments can I have? I believe the number is around 1,000. And then off of segments, you have VMs. So you can attach VMs to all of these segments. And I just clicked on the segments. So it's super zoomed in. I don't know how far I can zoom out and show you this, but here's maybe a good example. So we have our tier 0. We have this one T1 gateway that we're following. There's one segment, and then there's 2 VMs attached to that one segment. So that is something that you will be able to do. All of these T1s and their segments and VMs attached, that's something you'll be able to do on your own. So let me walk you through how to make a T1 real quick. And also I'll talk about how to make segments and attach VMs to those. So in NSX-T, we're going to click on our tier 1 on the side and then hit the add T1 gateway button. And then I'm going to type out a name. And then you can see we have some other options available, like route advertisement. And then we also have the option to select which T0 gateway I'm going to attach it to. In this video, I'm not going to attach it to any T1 gateway. I just want it to be an isolated T1. And then I'm just going to hit save. And for this option, I am going to hit yes, just to show you, it shows you the same options you had before if you wanted to go back and edit that segment that you just created. It also gives you the ability to edit some of those other additional settings if you wanted to. So now I'm just going to close editing. And then I'm going to make a segment and attach it to that T1 gateway. So I'm going to click add segment. And then I'm going to give my segment a name. And then the connected gateway is which T1 do I want to attach this to? So I'm going to pick BG demo tier 1. Then I'm going to type in a subnet to give this segment. Then I'm just going to hit save. I'm going to hit yes on the configuration just to show you that there's options. You can continue editing this segment, or you can just close it and move on. Next, what we're going to do is go look at the network topology again so I can show you those changes that we just made. Okay, and now we can see that the T1 that I just created is isolated, it's here, and the segment that I created is also attached to that T1 isolated segment. So now I'm going to grab a VM from my AVS demo environment and attach it to this segment. So popping back over to my AVS demo environment, I'm going to find a VM and then click on its settings. And then in the network adapter is where we're going to do what we need to do. So right now I have this VM attached to an extended network. I'm just going to change that for this demo. And I'm going to find my demo segment. So this is my demo segment that I just created. I'm going to click OK. Things are loading. You see down here in the taskbar that this operation has completed. So then we're going to pop back over to NSX, and then we have to find that segment again. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. So now we can see BG demo T1, my segment I just created, and that VM. And if I click on it, it gives you the name, or it will give you the list of names if you have more than one. So that was my quick video on how to make a T1, how to make a segment, how to attach a VM to a segment. And those are really the super basics that you would want to know how to do within NSX-T in AVS. And in future videos, we'll go into more detail about some of these other cool options that you have with NSX-T. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know in the comments if there's a topic that you'd like to see a video on. And otherwise, have a great day.